Good morning, everybody. It's Thanksgiving morning, and I'm gonna be doing a little fishing today. You know, I kind of go fishing, you know, with either a buddy or a friend every Thanksgiving. That's kind of what I do. But today, we're continuing the kind of last couple video shoots for this video contest today. I think that's what this is. We're gonna hop in the car and go meet up with my cousin. And spilled my coffee all over my truck seat, but happy Thanksgiving. I tell a kid to get up in the morning and he don't get up. The goal for today is to try and get like a 4 or 5 pounder in the bag so that, you know, we can wrap up this, you know, video we've been working on. I'm gonna edit that. That'll be uploaded on November 30th. So yeah. It's about dang time.
What's going on, dude? What's up?
All right, this is my cousin right here.
What's going on, guys?
He's like my fishing buddy, and we are getting to it. So I told you guys, as soon as we get to this lake, right now we're gonna run to Walmart and pick up a couple of things that we need that I realized we didn't have, and yuck. But we're gonna grab those things, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we're doing here today, and hopefully get into some studs. Getting some more studs. All right, I'm gonna drive because vlogging and reversing is not the best thing to do. I'm gonna film inside Walmart. I never vlog in public because it's just kind of weird. It's funny because like the only people who know what we're doing is kids like our age too. Anyways, what are we grabbing right now? Give us the lowdown, Caleb.
Trying to catch some fish and lures here.
So, how big of a bag you think we're gonna get in 3 fish today? What's your estimate?
14 pounds.
14 pounds? 14 pounds is the bag for that. We're gonna weigh these fish too, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna go to the tackle section.
So I'm not really in the mood to deal with this.
All right, so we gotta pick up some fluorocarbon because I totally forgot I backlashed my reel. Mano, 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 mano. They really don't have any fluorocarbon. 8 pound, 6 pound, 12 pound. All right, maybe we're not. Maybe we're gonna use braid today. I guess Walmart, you let me down. Walmart mission complete. Grabbed a few, well, he grabbed a few things. I didn't. I wanted to get fluorocarbon, but apparently Walmart doesn't like to carry fluorocarbon, so I guess we gotta fish with braid today because last time I was fishing, I screwed over my fluorocarbon reel. So with that being said, you ready? Slice some pigs? You're looking at Black Friday ads right now. Bro, it's Thanksgiving, forget Black Friday.
I'm finna buy
kids these days, bro. Man.
Today. This is the first time I bought myself anything on Black Friday since I was 16.
Okay.
15, my bad.
Yeah, baloney. All right, guys, so we ran into a little problem. We came out here to go fishing because we've been fishing the last few days and it hasn't been too cold. I mean, it's cold, but as I was telling you guys, this is a problem. You can see this.
No. Hold on.
Let me just show you what we're doing. We might not be able to fish today.
Dude, what is that noise?
Dude, cast it. It sounds hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, this is a problem. Basically, the original plan was to come out here, show you guys how to catch cold water bass, and using specific techniques while finishing the rest of this film I'm working on. Cold last night. Don't get me wrong. Like, we knew it was cold, but we didn't think it was this cold. Like, I had no idea that, like, it didn't even cross my mind that it would be cold enough yet for the pond to freeze over. So here's our plan. This whole side of the lake's completely frozen over, but the far side is not. So we are gonna try and like go to the other side of the lake, which I've never even fished before because there's so much, you know, trees and stuff over there. I don't even know if there's a path, but I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna string up, we're gonna pack light, we're gonna head to the other side of the lake, and you know, I don't know, we're gonna see if we can catch some big bass underneath the ice. So here goes nothing. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun time. Oh boy. Guys, so we're finally out here. after trekking through all those woods and stuff. Finally found a spot to fish. It's a little bit more shallower here than I'd like, but what are you gonna do? Obviously we can't fish the other side because it's frozen. But if you guys wanna know what we're doing here and the approach that we're taking, we're taking a very subtle, I'm gonna say natural approach. When you guys are fishing super cold water like this, and just in the winter in general, things slow down. It's just like humans, when you're out in the summer and it's warm outside, you're a lot more active. It's a lot easier to do stuff. When it's cold, you start, your body's just like not as active as it is. When it's cold out, you get real sluggish. Same with these fish. As the water temperature decreases, these fish activity that is going to decrease. You're pretty much taking the same approach as you would, fishing bass in general, but dummying it down a ton. So like you guys are familiar with fishing bass jigs right now. You don't need to be fishing some giant hunk of chunk bait. Stay natural, stay your colors natural. Don't be throwing these crazy colors that you would throw in the summer. Stick to something, obviously you look at what you're fishing first, but pick what you think is going to be, in that forage. So like right now you got dying shad, you got crayfish slugging around on the bottom, you got all kinds of things dying off, and that's literally what the bass are going to be feeding on, moving on into the winter months. So right now, what we're just doing is we're taking a really slow approach to these fish. If you guys are familiar with jig fishing, most of you guys know it's kind of like an ADD game. You kind of, are used to pop, 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 reel, pop, 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 reel. And, it's definitely a patience game fishing this time of year. It's really, you got to have patience for it. I don't know, that's the best way I could put it. You can't just sit there, pop, 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 and expect to get a fish. You really have to cast that out there, let that, jig sink all the way to the bottom, and you're just going to give it, keep tension on that, and you're just going to give it slow pulls. And you're going to let it sit there, feel for that sensitivity, and you're just going to give it, pops, little slow pops. And you're going to feel like right now, I could tell everything that's died off, all the weeds and everything that fell to the bottom, I'm running this jig through right now. And don't be discouraged that you have a ton of crap to bring your jig through. That's where the bass are sitting, that's where they're going to be. So you're just literally, like I said, it's going to be a patience game. You're going to spend more time, slowly popping off the bottom than catching fish. But the best thing about this time of year is all the bass are just slurping up anything they can to make it through the winter. So this is a great time of year to be able to catch your PB or just a hunk of a bass. So last time we were out here, my cousin over here caught a 4-pounder and a 5-pounder. Like I didn't even catch bass that big this whole season. And I'm talking about in this lake too. So, I mean, it can be super beneficial if you take the time to actually do that. And I don't know, we're just gonna kind of figure it out. Like I said, it's really shallow over here, so we're gonna try and find a little bit deeper water if we can. I don't know though, with this ice kind of caught us off guard. It's kind of weird, so we shall see. All right, the struggle's been kind of real, I'm not gonna lie. It's not even that the fishing that I'm not confident about, it's just this area of the lake is not very prime compared to the spots that we know. And the spots that we know are all covered in ice, so. Today was awful. You know what? The reason I'm posting this video, as bummed as I am that I didn't catch fish, is it's realistic. Not every day you go out and catch fish. Not every day it works in your favor. Should it have been kind of common sense that it was so cold that the lake froze over? Yeah, kind of, but you know what? Sometimes it's just worth a try. And, we've been out there the last couple of days filming and it wasn't frozen over and it's been just as cold. So it was just kind of bizarre. And the weird part was the main spot where I wanted to fish, where I knew the fish were at, was the only part that was frozen over. So, it is what it is. What are you going to do? It's kind of like life. Sometimes it doesn't work in your favor. And, what are you going to do about that? All you can do is try. Hey, it was good quality time I spent with my cousin. And at the end of the day, you always get out there again. You're not as successful all the time because, this would just be too easy if it worked in your favor every single time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We're actually going to be steelhead fishing tomorrow. And then Saturday, we're going back to the same lake. And I'm going to try and recap this video and actually catch fish for you guys because it's going to be a little bit warmer outside. So with that being said, smash that subscribe button. I hope everybody eats a ton of food and has a great Thanksgiving and is thankful for everything. And you know what? We're just chilling, and I'm going to go eat some food. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Tightline TV, and peace out.